All we wanted was to find some hearing aid batteries. Well, we did find the hearing aid batteries, and we got more than we bargained for. We got actually several important lessons on persuasion from a Jamaican street hustler. Yes, we recently had a cruise that included Jamaica as a port of call. And we had a wonderful morning on a secluded beach, and then walked around downtown looking primarily for some hearing aid batteries for my husband. We stopped in a drugstore. They didn't have them. We pulled out our cell phones to look at the map again. And as we were standing there, a local came up to us, a man missing several teeth, but very friendly nonetheless. And he offered to take us to a drugstore that he believed would have hearing aid batteries. He didn't just direct us there, he walked with us to make sure that we would get there. And then after my husband got the hearing aid batteries, he offered the man, his name was Dino, to have a little bit of compensation, a few dollars. And Dino said, "Oh, no, 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 no. But why don't I take you on a tour, a little walking tour?" Hey, why not? We're up for an adventure. So off we went with Dino. And in the next hour or so, Dino took us to a hotel where a James Bond film had been made. He took us to see a bobsled like they used in the movie Cool Runnings, and showed us various things, including flowers and vegetables of the area. And at one point, he even plucked a flower from a tree and placed it in my hair. What a charming gesture that was. As we neared the end of our time with Dino, he then said, "Well, typically a private tour like this would cost $50 a person. So how about just $60 total?" That was a little more than we were planning on spending, but my husband did give him $50. I thought it was money well spent for the time we had. And as I reflected on some of the things that we had learned when we were with Dino, some were on lessons of persuasion. So here's a few lessons of persuasion that we learned from Dino. Dino's 8 persuasion tips. The first was to observe a need. He observed a need. He observed that we had a need when we were looking at the maps on our phone. Number 2, offer a solution. He offered a solution after confirming what our need was, and he told us he could help. He ensured that our need was met. He made sure that we were going to get what we wanted. He didn't just point the way, he walked us to the drugstore. Make them like you. He made us like him. People like to spend time and buy from people that they like. Then he read the situation. He read the situation well for what he might upsell us. We were American tourists, probably with some time and money to kill. Don't rush the sale. He didn't rush the sale. He refused our first offer to give him some money. We were in his debt. And after the tour, we were even further in his debt, which practically guaranteed we would ultimately pay him more than our first offer. Make them feel special. He made us feel special with the attention. That flower from my hair was a very charming touch. And finally, position your value. He positioned his price as less than we might expect. So as you're persuading people, consider those 8 tips. How can you apply Dino's persuasion tips in your work or your life?